I hope this doesn't like blow up our ears with feedback. Oh, interesting. It brings over the chats that we put in.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you see that?
Ooh, it's working.
What should I be seeing right now?
We just need a YouTube link and then we'll get to it.
Okay, so Karen, if you are in the StreamYard and you look at the link that I put in the chat.
I don't see anything in my chat.
You have to switch over to comments and not private chat.
Thanks,
Oh.
Kendra. That's
Oh,
good
sorry,
to know,
I didn't even
though.
see where I put that. Okay.
That's good to know. So now I'm clicking on it. So I have to put this in another, do I have to open it and put it in another tab?
It should open up automatically in another tab, but yeah, if it doesn't.
Well, it's not even letting me click on it.
Same thing for everybody else?
Is everybody
Or is it opening
same
for you?
thing?
I can see it now. I see all of us on the YouTube screen.
So did you have to take though the link and copy it and put it into another tab?
Yeah, I opened it on a different browser just so I can separately look at it.
Because it won't let you just link it, but that's fine because this is the only thing we would give them, right?
Yes. I think we could schedule it. We have to do a little practice because right now the oh yeah, interesting, Dean. That came back.
So, yeah, I just commented on the YouTube channel and it popped up a few seconds later on the comments on our StreamYard.
Yep. So as far as like what would need to be scheduled or in place or live before we would have a link that we could share, we have to practice with that.
Scott, are you able to pull in like my comment into the frame? Not necessarily.
There's a show.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
So then if I hide it, so now let's say I have a question for Dean. So I'll put that in the chat. And then
it's about a 10-second delay, just so you all know.
Andrew, you're just in the regular chat, right? Andrew, you're back. You're just only in the Meet, right? Okay. But you're watching the live stream?
I'm watching the live stream on YouTube.
How do
I just put it.
Kendra, how does the quality on the live stream look to you? Good.
Your camera quality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my internet is slow today. I do like that private chat feature versus the comments feature. I think that's kind of neat too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what about recording? So I don't know how crucial that is, but
It says you can record when you sign up, but I don't see. Because I'm not owning this session, I can't record it.
right. What if that's something that I would have needed to set up when I set up the session? I don't know if it's possible to record it through YouTube as well, or instead of.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try something here. So I can change the layout. Are you seeing the layout change? So
On the
there's
YouTube channel, you mean?
well, maybe both. I'm changing it in StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I've got like Spotlight with it with two more on the side. Let me
It
change
just started changing.
Okay.
So it's a pretty good delay. It's probably closer to 30 seconds. But you're in Spotlight now.
Karen is asking about closed captioning.
So I don't have much experience with this. Do I have to create a channel in order to chat? Because that's the prompt I keep getting.
On the YouTube?
Yes.
So are you logged in right now to a 916 account?
No, what I did is I highlighted the link that you gave me and I right clicked and then it said I could go straight to the YouTube to
Mhm.
watch.
What happens if you click in the upper right-hand corner and log into YouTube? Or I don't know if it gives you a login, but
So if I just highlight it and then
so like if you're on a YouTube page as
Okay.
the live stream should be, there should be kind of in the upper right, just to the right of the waffle, like the waffle should appear, just like for other Google stuff. And there should be a spot where you can log in with your 916 account. Anything like that?
Yeah, see, I like how Karen's comment shows up. It does look like CNN.
Yeah, that's a really nice feature. Kendra, are you having any luck? So we're thinking based on this that if you're not logged in, that you won't be able to add comments.
Yeah,
for sure
I'm
not.
luck.
Or even, if you just open a tab right next to it and log into like any of your Google tools, like if you just open up Drive or something, that should flow back to the live stream tab.
I'm wondering a little bit about, can this chat, and the same risk in a Zoom presentation, can it be bombed by somebody? And what would we need to do to protect that, like not share the link until the morning of and stuff like that?
Yep, that's a good point. Yeah, I wonder if there's something in my settings as the live streamer. Andrew, are you able to like duplicate that on open the live stream on a tab where or a browser where you're logged into your 916 and see if it lets you in there? Like test the 916 versus non-916.
Were you talking to Andrew or me?
I
Sorry.
was talking to Andrew. I had I'm getting very confused about what I have muted where and who's in which one. I was talking to Andrew there. But actually about the same thing. I don't know if you couldn't hear him if you're not in the meet, but he was saying that he's watching and he's logged in with his personal and he can't access the chat either. So he's thinking that it requires a 916 login to access the chat.
So I was able to get in with my personal email.
Okay. Okay. So we can't at this point sort of with confidence assume that people will be able to access the chat.
So I was able to access it with both my personal email and my 916 email.
So it may not let you do that unless you have created a channel on your own account. that might be the thing, and that will not be the case for most of our staff.
So when you say create a channel, like your own content?
It's can you?
It can be bombed. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this seems like this is workable. If we bring it back to the question of this versus Zoom webinar, what are your thoughts? Do you know actually the Zoom webinar where it's pushing out and people are actually watching it on YouTube? Is that the only way that happens, or is there a version of it where you're just going to a Zoom link? Oh, like the idea of watching a Zoom webinar. Well, so yeah, like is YouTube Live the only way that works, or is there a version where I want to have 1,000 people come, I send them all a link, and they're watching within Zoom? Or does it require YouTube Live, or is that just another way to do it? Ah, okay. All right. So, okay. So the Zoom scenario, we actually really wouldn't need to bring YouTube Live into it. Is that correct? Okay. So when we think about what we want to, yeah, that's the overflow. And that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So it's just that if you have this, but you have additional people beyond the number that you, yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna stop the StreamYard stream